Welcome to Give Permission to Ask Questions. Today we have a special guest, and it's Pan's special guest. So I'm going to let Pan introduce Sandra.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy again to be part of another vlog, is it, right, Lorette? Lorette has the
Sure.
fancy
Or
terminology.
webinar, whatever you want.
Webinar, whatever you want. Um, for those of you who know me or for those of you who don't know me, I am a financial consultant with IG Wealth Management, and I recently gotten the opportunity to know Lorette, and we're starting to do these kind of combined webinars or vlogs, whatever they're called. And today we have a special guest, Sandra, with us. So we're going to get to know what Sandra does. We'll share a little bit of our experiences, and we're going to talk about the changes that we're going through right now with pandemic. What has caused us to change, and how are we improvising? How are we changing? How are we going with this flow? So Sandra, welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to join today. I'll start off with a little bit about um, what is it, what changes did I have to go through. So, small changes make huge difference, and that's what I really did. I have been an entrepreneur for a very long time, for a couple of years now. Lorette here as well, Sandra, we're all entrepreneurs, and pandemic has caused us to make few changes in the way we connect and the way we network with people. So now it has become more about getting to know our friends, our family, our clients. And I'll tell you, I learned the importance of a good connection, because when I reached out to all these family, friends, clients, all these people, they were so happy to get this phone call on. And the phone call was just about, hey, how are you doing? We're in a
Yeah.
lockdown. Are you okay? Is there anything you need? And more often than less, people are prepared, they're ready. But it's just good to know if things were to go sideways, we got something or someone to lean on, right? And that's where you kind of learn about those true connections, the true friendship that stood the test of times. That's what I got to learn. And Lorette and I, we were discussing earlier about the IQ, the intelligent quotient, and in it, the emotional is a big part of it. How do you connect to people? That's what I've learned, that there are a few people that I've really connected to, have gotten to know them to a new level, because we talked about our health, we talked about family, we're our true friends. Some of us, well, I don't have any pets, but some of us, we have our dog or cats or horse or whatever pet we have, we're so connected, right? And like if you go to these shelters, dogs and cats, there are none left. People are adapting them for emotional support. So it has become huge, that human connection. So Sandra, I have known you for a little bit now. I thought it would be really good for us to get to know you more, and for our audience as well. So if it's okay with you, tell us a little bit about, first of all, how did Corozon Chocolate start? And if I remember correct, Corozon means heart. Is it?
Yes.
Perfect. I remember you telling me that, Sandra. Um, so tell us how Corozon Chocolate started, and what is it? What's that change? What's that new system that you set in place to keep you going, to keep you motivated and accountable?
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. This is very exciting, and it's a very good way to connect with each other. And you guys are doing great, because this is what people need right now. So Corazon Chocolates, it was something I had actually in my heart for a long time. It has proven that when people adjust to changes, the next challenge that comes in your life is easier to face. And I'll tell you what, the reason I started Corazon Chocolates is after I got divorced. I thought it is time for me to do something that is my passion, and not my husband's or anybody else. I think I'm going lower in battery, guys, so I'm gonna grab my cord in here. So what ended up happening was that I started with this idea and developed it, because the craftsmanship of making chocolates, I already knew it. So then started my task of how do I start a business and all of that. So I did it. I did it in a summer over a course, business course in internet. After that, I put it all together, find a place, and started. It has not been easy because of, when you're a single person with 2 full-time jobs, it's not easy to go ahead faster. But when you're creative and you have a goal in mind, then it helps you keep focused in it. Now, the other thing I thought, okay, chocolates is a very fun thing, so that keeps me going. All the artistic things that you can do with chocolates. So in terms of COVID, I think I'm happy that my business is chocolates, because by that time, everybody needed something comforting, something that was fun. Close to that time was Mother's Day too, and people weren't able to get to their moms. People were scared to go anywhere. So one of the ideas that my daughter and I came up with is, why don't we help the community by delivering free? We will adjust that cost and we will absorb that cost ourselves, and then we will feel we are adding something to our service, but we're helping our community, that we can get those chocolates from their daughters or sons to mom's houses, and then we will leave them at the door. We created a protocol, and then we thought, we put numbers together, and we thought, if we do this, we'll be able to deliver to Black Falls, Penhall, Silver Lake, Red Deer, and that was the area that we could. So together with that, we also created 2 recipes for keto chocolates that some people had moms that do keto too, and it wasn't any place to, at that point, to, people was scared to go anywhere. So we deliver, I would say for Mother's Day, we might have delivered about 200 and 120 different houses. So, so in our,
I remember for my birthday, I got that beautiful package. It was amazing.
Yeah,
so thank you.
Yeah. So in our tags, in our Instagram account, we added, we deliver happiness. So not only because we deliver happiness, but who is not going to be happy to receive chocolates right at their door, right? So, so we felt that we have done something for our community, and people was very happy. So we received all sorts of phone calls and emails saying, thank you so much. The chocolates are delicious, but not only because they were chocolates, it's because we were actually connecting with the daughters or sons or families and with the moms. So we felt like we were a little bit of a bridging to bring some sorts of normalcy to our community. So we were super happy to do that. And of course, we follow all the protocols by Alberta Health Services. We were locked down, but we were following all the protocols and deliver right at their door. So that was super fun.
No, that's perfect. That's such good timing. Lorette, did you have anything to share?
Yeah, like a good connection goes a long way. And I think at the end of the day, I think that's what we were saying before. It's just like truly connecting, like actually listening to people. That's where really good business comes into play, is like actually caring.
Yeah, we actually care a lot. And we're, I don't know if you know, Lore, but my daughter and I were from a Spanish country.
Okay.
And Spanish countries are collective, they're community oriented.
Oh,
so we felt like we were right in our element doing this, because this is how our communities back home, well, Canada is in our home, but when that was our home, that's how we function all the time. So we were feeling very more excited than if we would be doing deliveries normally. It was because we were adding something to the community. So for us, it was a double gain for sure.
Yeah, it almost.
And that's so right. That's so right. This actually kind of reminded me. I'm feeling so nostalgic about it. They say back home in India too that one of the best conversations they have at the table when you're well fed, your positive thoughts come out, right?
Yeah.
Food is a great connection, especially at this time where we need a little bit of that support, lending hand, right? Just a little bit of
Yeah.
let's feel good about ourselves. Let's treat ourselves with a chocolate. And you got keto chocolate for those who are working on their health during this pandemic. Now they have time. They're working out. They're looking after themselves. Here you go. Chocolate is an option for everyone. There's a keto chocolate. You've done vegan chocolates for me before, for actually one of the Indian sacred celebrations. Puja is what we call it, to celebrate women. And that chocolate, everyone loved it. And you had like hand painted the goddess.
It
You
was
got
super fun to
power
do
on it.
that. Yeah.
Oh, it was so beautiful. People
You know, it
loved
was
it.
really cool for me because I went to, after you gave me the design from our culture, I went to Google and actually I learned about what you gave me some meaning, but I went to study more. So I learned a lot more about that culture. I felt super
Yes.
cool about it. So
Yes.
it was super fun for me to do that. Thank you.
Yeah, it was all a celebration of women. The power of women is called Shakti, and she's a goddess. It's like the one with so many hands. So that's
Yeah.
what we celebrate. Woman in all her emotions. This could be fear. This could be power. This could be the motherhood of a woman or the warrior within the woman. We celebrate all of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lorette, did you wanted to share something about yourself as well? What change? What's that one change that you kind of went through and set in a new system in place?
Adaptability. So like definitely IQ, so it's how smart you are, but it's at the end of the day EQ, how emotionally like you're willing to learn and grow. But like again, the last step to wisdom or the last step to knowledge or gaining knowledge is adaptability. So I think all three of us women like change, grow, move if it doesn't work. Move if it doesn't work, move if it doesn't work. But like it's about truly connecting within like being socially aware of what's going on around you. So I love that. That's definitely yay. Sandra, how hard is it to find your Instagram?
If you just put Corozon Chocolates, it will show right away.
How do you spell that?
Corazon.
Because I kind of want to like share my screen and go on your Instagram and show people if that's okay. So
Yeah.
give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna share my screen, share screen, and then I'm just gonna like go on my Instagram, and then I'm gonna go Corazon. See if I can find
Zed. Oh, yeah.
Zed. Is it? Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong?
No.
Is it this one? No, that's not you. Oh my goodness.
No.
Sorry about that. Razon. Oh, and then chocolate, right? Oh, it's right here.
Chocolates. Yeah.
Yes. So then everyone can see. I'm gonna follow you right.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's beautiful.
That is
package and
so
that's
cool.
great.
Yeah, so because I wanted to see your
Look
chocolate, right? Oh, those are cute. So
Look at that mask. It's like everything she does is like so fancy. She's a fashionista, seriously.
yeah.
And you know what happened, guys? I have a picture there with a mask because a friend of mine gave me a mask with truffles in it.
Right.
So
Oh,
I
that's
thought that would be so cool to wear and show it to people.
Okay, so again, this is your Instagram. So everyone follow her.
Thank you so much.
I
have some followers, but you know,
no, more the merrier.
Thank you so much.
You have one more today, so you're welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Well, and I just believe in like win-win, right? So if I can like help you get more followers, I can help more people get chocolates because I love chocolates too. So like,
yeah,
exactly.
and you know what we decided, guys, since people were so grateful about delivering our delivery system, and we're still going to keep doing it free. So if somebody wants their chocolates to send to somebody, we will drop it off free for them, or if they want in their houses, we will keep doing it. We felt very good about doing that, so we thought, let's keep doing it, and we'll have a additional little thing to offer to people.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is one, Sandra, that people remember. Like I remember, I love chocolates, and when you get like gourmet fresh chocolates delivered to your house on your birthday, that's the best thing ever, right? People remember,
Exactly.
especially during this time.
Yeah.
These things, they matter, and it's going to go on someone's scrapbook that year of pandemic, I got chocolates from Sandra.
That's
Right?
amazing. Yeah, and the other thing, guys, is that we got a lot of pictures from moms and grandmas and aunties showing up their when they had their chocolates in their hands, and then they exchange it with their families, and they would
Aw.
send it to us too. So that was really nice.
Did you put that on your Instagram?
Yeah, I will do that, but I haven't asked permission though
Yeah.
from some people, but I can do. I mean, I can make a collection of COVID pictures, and then I can ask for the permission to people. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, all you have to do is ask permission. I mean, that's the
Yes,
definition of our
There you
exactly.
go. Give
Yeah.
permission to us. There you go, Lauren.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Questions, comments,
Oh, that's
concerns? Do you have more questions, Pan? I thought you'd have way more questions.
Oh,
you know
guys, if you go to Google, this is something exciting about chocolate. If you go to Google and look for the consumption of chocolate during COVID around the world, you're gonna find amazing numbers, like millions of kilos of chocolates. So
Yeah.
definitely chocolate is a comfort food and make people feel better. And
Yeah.
I read that article. I can't remember the number of millions of kilos, but definitely was something favorite between people.
Yeah, definitely. No, I can definitely see that. And to your question, Lorette, I had this in my mind. Sandra, if you have any new project another new project that you're going to be launching soon going forward, that you would like to share?
I'm going to add one of the chocolates that is going to be new, because I have chocolates now. All the production that I bring are chocolate beans that come from Brazil, Venezuela, and Colombia. And now my last addition is going to be chocolate from Peru. So I'm really excited. It's going to be 70% dark chocolate from Peru, but this special type of chocolate has a little bit of spice in it. So I'm super excited to work with that. And I just went to, I think it was Friday, I went to pick it up. So I have I have 2 boxes of 25 kilos each to start to experiment with raw chocolate. Yes.
That's amazing. I was actually watching one of the food shows on an Indian channel, and one of the chefs, he actually made it's a halwa. It's called. It's like carrot cake. So with the cakes that we make in India, it's made out of chickpea flour and coconut, shredded coconut, and peppers.
Yeah.
And it's the sweetest cake you can eat. Like it's like you blanch the peppers to the point where there's just a hint of pepper left in it.
Yeah.
So it's still sweet. So
It is very good,
still
very
sweet.
tasty.
Yeah, but you get that hint of undertone of pepper in it when you eat, and it's like a beautiful green. The bell pepper.
Yeah.
Beautiful green colored, and he made 2. One with green pepper, another one with red pepper, and beautiful presentation with like shreds of coconut on it. I was surprised that you can make dessert out of something that's out of pepper.
Yeah, it's spicy. Those are the best kind.
Yeah, you would think that some people would not like or would not imagine peppers in chocolate, but it is a very unique taste, but it is very pleasant. So I've seen when people try them, it's like, oh, with peppers, no. And then the child is like, oh, this is not bad at all.
Yeah. And India is a land of spices. Like in Kerala, the one state of India has more than 75 local spices. So they have made cakes out of those variety of spices. And I was so
Amazing.
pleasantly surprised I was like, oh, things you can do with food, the concoctions that people, recipes that people come up with,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I guess the one last question that I would have is, you know, for all the transitions, everything comes with a bill. You got to pay for the changes. There's new marketing, there's new system. You got uh, time that you spent to build these new systems. How did you manage the financial stress, if I may, that comes out of the changes that you're making?
It was a little bit stressful because we didn't know what to expect or how long this would be going. So one of the things that we did is like, okay, let's pretend that this is going to be a permanent change.
Mhm.
So that when it's a permanent change, we need to make it solid. And then we need to find all those protocols and processes that are going to be for long term, so we can we can make it sustainable. Now, my daughter, bless her heart, she's really good at creating systems.
Mhm.
So she was the person that it was my main person. Like we were going back and forth, and we were talking. Now, thanks to Instagram, we have connections with chocolatiers in other parts of the world, and then we were also seeing how people was doing, and then that helped us to connect with people that make chocolates in other places. So we adjusted pieces of somebody from here, pieces from somebody from there, and then we tried at the beginning, some things didn't work, and then a little bit ahead, then we're flowing really good right now.
Yeah, so you did your research, you kept your eyes and ears open, and you were
Yeah,
absorbing. You were like that sponge that would absorb every piece of information that was relevant to you, and you put it into a system and made sense of it on what's going to work for you.
yeah,
Yeah, perfect, perfect. That's good to know. That's again resilience. You are so resilient. Like
resilience.
ever since I've known you, you've always you have that ability to adjust and adapt. And Loretta and I, we've been talking about it, that one of your greatest strengths is to be able to adapt.
Yeah,
Change is the one constant of life. If you
yeah,
can adapt, you're going to be just fine.
yeah. One of the things that I have learned through life is I have gone through dramatic changes in my life, and most of them have not been positive. It's like the death of somebody, or going through breakup, divorce, families going away. One of the things that I've learned is that everything that happened that is painful, you don't need to agree with it, but if you accept what is happening in the moment, and use that acceptance, then it is like a lift out of your system. So when you're able to be, then your ability to adapt to the next chapter is an easier process. So my daughter and I have been, somebody can say that, well, there has been so many negative things happen, but that had created in us this ability to, okay, this is not good right now, let's start a system that is going to be better. So then we've made it as an exercise, and then instead of looking at everything that is wrong, now what something happened to us, we said, where we're going to find a solution, or where is the solution pointing to. And that's how we have, it's almost that we have grow a muscle. You can see
Yeah,
the muscle, but the muscle is inside.
that's right. That's right. So it really, so what I'm understanding is that Sandra, for you, you made sure that you had a goal in mind, and you found the systems that are going to help you clear the fog so that you can get on the right track. And that is something that, right, that is something that I always advise my clients, my friends, my family as well, anytime we had such talks, is to really focus on your goals. You might have to adjust your goals because pandemic will cause you to change things,
Yeah,
but make sure you find your systems that are going to help clear that fog, so you get clarity, and you're now right back on track, that okay, that's my goal, this is how I'm going
yeah.
to get to it. This
And
could
you
be
know
a
what?
personal goal or a business goal or a
Yeah.
financial goal, whatever it is.
And any step is a good step. Sometimes people think that they have to go through 2, 3, or 4 steps. Like even if you go one step ahead and then go back because you made a mistake or something, you still learn something. So you're still going forward, not backwards.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's perfect. That's so much knowledge. Not only did we get to know about Corozon Chocolates, about Sandra, we also got to know about that resilient woman that's behind the great chocolates that we enjoy every now and then.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
Perfect.
very much, Sandra. And this has been another episode of Give Permission. So thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe. What's the word? Go to your Instagram and like follow you.
Thank you.
And everyone, if you guys have any questions, comments, you can always just write them on the just below this post, and we can always get back to you. We're more than happy to answer your questions. Yeah, this has been an amazing getting to know chat.